first intern checked in. Time to lock another casualty. Success story.
Nuts, 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 nuts,
Well, first intern checked in. Time to lock another casualty. Success story.
nuts, 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 nuts,
Subscription confirmed. HR will overlook your crimes. This time.
In a village where silence is sacred. One house. Drop the bass.
Everyone whispers, tiptoes, and prays. Curtains drawn tight for those silent days. But down on the end where the glow sticks ignite lives a house that raves through the night. 40, 40, 40, 40, 40 bow. Quiet down, they plead and shout. But Bob just yells, let's Wobby.
Good morning, fam. It is good to see you. Welcome in.
Too late now, you've triggered.
Subscription confirmed. HR will overlook your crimes. This time.
Jam, thank you so much for the resub. Where are we at? Wait a minute. Let me see. Jam, thank you so much for the resub. We're 77 months. Thank you so much for the continued support. And just coming in, damn it, Dave.
Hunt train activated. Please remain seated. Emotion levels may rise unexpectedly.
Damn it, Dave. Thank you so much as well. 69 months.
This time.
69 months. Thank you so much for the continued support. Ben T, thank you so much for the renewal as well. 79 months, fam. I haven't even had a chance to come up on camera yet.
Subscription confirmed. HR will overlook your crimes. This time.
Boom. Thank you so much for the resub. I really appreciate it. Let's get this party started indeed. 85 months. Here, let me do this, fam, at least, so I can get up on the camera. I kept reaching for buttons and alerts kept going off, and I'm like, oh, wait. Fam, again, good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome, 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 welcome. The sad bald man is here, yes. The sad bald man is not as sad as he was yesterday. We're going to do another day of game dev today, fam. I'm going to tell you how we're going to kind of rearrange some things a little bit.
Aw, emotional support bits received. Makes me feel all warm and fuzzy.
We're going to kick it off with some emotional support bits. There we go. There we go. Felly, good to see you. Welcome in. And guess what? Guess that's what 85 months will do to you. Yeah, indeed. Indeed. Elfie, thank you again for the bits, love. I really appreciate it. Fam, here's what's going on. Okay, last night, okay, at the end of the day yesterday, you saw I had some breakthroughs almost right at the end of the stream. I took a little bit of time, extra time last night and a lot of extra time this morning. Figured a lot of things out. A lot of the things I thought were broken are not. It was a matter of rereading over the documentation, not with Tiled. Tiled was a matter of me figuring out, but there were some other tools we had tried that didn't work. And I went back and reviewed them and looked at them, and now they're working. Was basically a PEBCAC error. Problem exists between keyboard and chair. But now that we've made some of these breakthroughs, fam, and I can show you a little bit more about how this software works, I wanted to do a second day of this and just dive right in. I'm a bit behind on where I'd like to be in game dev and getting my knowledge up, my knowledge of this software where it should be. So I'm going to take a little bit of extra time this week and dive into this. Because next week, once I've had a chance to talk with all the teams, it's going to be a big script writing week next week. So this week, I want to get ahead on some of this mapping and all that, get this tested, make sure it's working properly. Fam, I am in love with this software. There's so much we're going to be able to do with this. So much. This is going to make life so much easier. And initially, when you set it up and you set up the tiles and all that, it's a much bigger pain in the butt. I'll be honest. I'll take the trade-off for all of the extra power we're going to get out of it. What we're going to be able to do with the maps, how we're going to be able to have things parallax with each other, all of that good stuff. So I am very stoked. And Kara's going to be very busy. Fam, a little bit of background on what Kira just said, by the way. Kira has been patiently waiting. Kira's going to help me write the scripts, fam, for the games and all that. As part of the creative team, I have been telling her to chill for right now because I had to finish the canon document. Now that the canon document is done, now she and I can get in there, round out the canon document more. But also get the full story script written. Once that's done, the rest of the team can start rolling. We can figure out what mechanics we need. We'll have an idea of how everybody can start kind of pitching in and getting stuff done. We have one artist on the team. We'll probably end up, if I have my way, we'll have 2 to 3 artists on the team by the time we're done. So we'll see. Did I see the updates in the visual art channel of the Discord? Felly, I did not. I actually did not. I did not get a chance to look at that this morning. Normally I would, but I wanted to dive right into this because this was such a pain in the arse yesterday and I couldn't quite get things to work properly. It was such a struggle bus stream. I'm glad we started to have breakthroughs at the end and I'm glad I've got it figured out now because now today I can come back and show everybody the progress and how far we've gotten and how fast we've gotten there. But I did not get a chance to see that, Felly, no. What should you do with the interiors of the semicolon? That design is getting really badass, by the way. For something that you've never tried before, that's awesome. Fam, if you go into... Let me go ahead and click this again. Fam, if you go into visual art, Felly's been in there posting the design they're working on for their tattoo.
Neon wheels are spinning fast.
Would it be, Felly, just to throw this out there? I don't know if it would collide with the Ankh though, because you're colliding cultures. I look at that circle and with the theme and all that, like balance and everything, I suddenly got in my mind like a yin yang, but I don't think that would go really with the Ankh. So I'm not sure. What did you all get, by the way, fam? Thank you so much again for the hype train, everybody. Well, that answers my question then. You probably didn't see your surprises either. I did not, sis, no. No, I had to get on that. I had to get on that. This was not working properly, and I knew it was me. So I have to sit down and work. I have to sit down and work. You had to get right on it. And I'm sorry, love. I am sorry. Felly, true? Very true. And boom, got an emote. I'm wondering, did I get... Oh, here's what I got, fam. I got one of the ones that like Elfie got. There we go. A whole bunch of frogs complaining about something. I'm not sure. Oh, frog. Wow. I'm guessing if I watch the emo carefully enough, it's like, wow. I guess. Oh, and Boom got spilled the tea. Boom spilled the tea. There we go. There we go. All right, fam. Let me jump out to the big screen here, and I'll show you a little bit of what we got going on right now. This is a little bit, if you were around for the end of the stream yesterday, this is a little bit of what we started to figure out. What I could not do is I could not, unlike in the main engine itself, I couldn't use the terrain and have it draw appropriately. And what we figured out was a lot of it was because we were trying to just import the tiles directly from RPG Maker MZ into tiled, and that doesn't work. They've got to be converted. Small problem. Every time we tried to use the tile converter, it didn't work properly. But that's because we were doing it wrong. Or more specifically, I was doing it wrong. What you have to do, fam, is it gives, in a standard tile sheet, it gives you not quite what you need, basically. Not for to be able to use it in tiled anyway. Tiled needs a more advanced set. Basically, it needs a bigger set to be able to feed from to get all the shapes and everything. So what has to happen is you take the full sheet out of RPG Maker MZ, and fam, I'm simplifying, but you take the full sheet out of MZ, move it into a graphics program, cut it down into each individual section, put that into the converter, then the converter will do its job. You have to put it in there in a certain format with the file names done a certain way. It will convert them for you to the tiled format, which is better, by the way. Much better doing that than sitting there with Affinity and trying to fill in blanks. Much, much easier. Then you go back into your graphics program, and if you want them all to be on one sheet, which you do, so that you can animate things like that, you have to put them all back together on one big sheet. Then send that into Tile, and then you can tell Tile to do whatever you want it to do at that point. But that's what that takes. Let me see here real quick. Let me get it scroll all the way back down. I've been called worse things. Elfie, you know what? It took me a second to realize what you were even talking about. Oh my gosh. What you have to do, fam, is RTFM. Oh man. I was watching a baking competition show and the lady was telling the judges she used anise in her cake but pronounced it anus. And the judges were like, you used what? And she said anus. Hi, I'm Martha Stewart, and I don't know about you, but every once in a while, I feel that my cookies need some good anus. Oh, man. Or you get a rolled, yes, or you get a rolled newspaper. True, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, indeed. Indeed. Oh, my gosh. Now, fam, what I have already done is I already did all of that because I wanted to show you more of the mechanics in Tiled itself. So I literally, everything I just described to you is what you're seeing in front of yourself now. Minus this stuff over here, but I'm going to show you how we actually set those borders up and everything. I'm also going to show you how we animate. We got into that just a little bit at the end yesterday. I'll show you a little bit more of that today. But Hoovian, first off, Hoovian, hi, love. Second off, when you're talking about a donut hole, though, if the anus is the donut hole, then there's no anus. You would be anus-less. Fam, by the way, and I'm going to say this again if Speedy happens to jump in because he was being so kind with me yesterday. I want to directly apologize to everybody in the community for absolutely 150% misspeaking on stream yesterday about Grand Theft Auto 6. Wow, was I wrong. They have not officially announced a price point yet. It's all speculation on the point of analysts, as I learned last night. Speaking of analysts or analysts, say it how you want to, but we're going with a theme here. All right, so, but that was all based on that. They are, of course, going to remain compliant in terms of having to send in your ID. They are going to remain compliant with UK laws and all that. However, where the bigger speculation is coming from is that it is hard-coded into the game for, it looks like, everywhere. They actually showed some copies of the code on screen. That does not mean, that can be easily faked, fam. That does not mean that any of that's going to actually happen for anybody outside of where the law applies. So, fam, I am sorry. Okay, I want to apologize. I want to directly say that I was wrong. And I will add that the couple of news sources that I use for gaming news, one of them has been eliminated. Because they made this out like it was fact and announced, and it was not. And that's my fault for not double-checking facts, but we'll be more careful in the future. Wait a minute, stop. Timbits are anuses? Oh, Tim's?
Surprise, mother lickers!
Tim should be, this was bad, and they should all feel bad for fueling the world with disinformation. Indeed. Indeed. I would, there's a joke I almost made, and I took a step back from it. when somebody brought up the Timbits and we were talking about like wouldn't that make donut holes then? Would that make a donut hole an anus hole? Only if you used anus in the recipe, though. Is it an anus hole or is it the whole anus? Oh, man. You're making it for me? Oh, good. Oh, good. But, fam, if Speedy comes in, I will try to remember to thank him. Fam, I really appreciate you all. When you're telling me if I was wrong or off about something and I can go back and confirm that, thank you for setting me straight. I really mean that. I really do. You know what? Cheryl, here's the thing, all right? We were doomed as soon as the anus donut holes became into play. As soon as we started talking about that, we were done. That's it. Kira, that was going to be my next question, by the way. Let's not even, you know, and I'm not even going to bring Bieber bits into the conversation. Because one of those was birthday cake flavored. And anus bits, all I can think of is happy birthday. Oh, man. Surprise. Yep, exactly. Exactly. Oh, man. All right. So, fam, on the mythical magical screen before you, what you see is what we figured out right at the end of the stream yesterday. How to set these up so that the engine knows where the edges of the tiles are. And that's just it. So what we do is we highlight, and I actually got this done before stream, fam. Highlight all the water on each set. Each one, because it is a different water type and all that, has to be, of course, set up separately. But that's how you do it. And there's a couple more that I'm going to do on stream today, fam. I'll show you how this actually works. It's a little bit tedious, but not too bad. Especially for, again, the ability to be able to have more control over this and control over the designs and all that. Much better. Much better. I'm not coming back in this doorway until it's safe again. You know what, Dave? Dave, here's what I say. I say we go all the way. We go all the way. Who's down for some anus-flavored bunt cake? And fam, if you want to know where this conversation came from, ask Cheryl. It's all Cheryl's fault. And I will add, this is one of many reasons why we love her. Every community member takes turns bringing joy to the stream, and we just take it and run with it. That's true. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Dave, really? Were they anus flavored? Yeah. Happy 50th. Oh, man. I never know. You know, I never know. Just like you all say to me, I never know what I'm going to walk into on any given day here. And I'm going to say it one more time, fam. This is why I love you all very, very dearly. Thank you so much for hanging out day in and day out with us. Oh, man, what it means. What it means. Dave, no. As already discussed, it tastes like licorice. mean, you know, it obviously has a very distinct flavor, right? Alfie, ish. Oh, man. I just show up to hear that laugh, and if I can be a part of it, great. Oh, man. Rico, thank you. It's, yeah. Oh, man. I'm trying to. Yeah, I know. I need a second now, too, fam. That was too funny. Cheryl, thank you for dumping the coal into the fire today, by the way. I do appreciate it. I'm sorry, did I say Elfie or Cheryl? Cheryl, thank you for dumping the fuel in the fire. Sorry, I was looking at Elfie as I said it. Oh, man. All right, so fam, what we have right now is we do have 3. I know, breathing intensifies. I have... Here, let me say this real quick, too, so I don't lose it. Fam, what I have right now, the water isn't animated, but the goo is. Okay, and I'm going to show you what we've gotten done so far. This extra stuff up here in the terrain sets, by the way, actually, I need to close that out, because now I know what's going on there. Because I actually want that to go away currently. Okay, there we go. So, fam, I have animated the goo to make sure that I had the animation down properly. And I've done the borders for both the water and the goo at this point. So both of those have been set up that way. What happens is you select this and then you use the terrain brush. This is what we were doing yesterday. And then it follows the terrain. If I want water 1, which connects to this all here and does very well, we're set. If I want to do water 2, no problem. When I run them together, if I need to get better edges, and I'm going to show you something up here, fam, because, oh, why is it doing that now? Shouldn't be doing that. Oh, it's on that brush, so it won't. Why won't it scale in? Oh, I was on the wrong keyboard. Okay, if I need to smooth this out over here, fam, I can do that too. That's not a problem. All I have to do at that point is switch over to the tile set. Gonna take auto water out of there for the time being. And then for the goo, all I have to do is choose the right one. So you see how some of them will animate automatically and some won't? It depends on exactly how it is filling it in for you, but all you have to do is go through when that occurs, find the matching tile that didn't animate properly and click it, and then it animates. And there is no rhyme or reason to it. Sometimes it'll animate that very tile, sometimes it will not. And part of that, fam, is because of where it is in the animation, because it is designed to time the same. So what might happen is you'll hit the first tile, that will animate just fine, but when you go to put the second one down, because of the timing of it, it just grabs like the middle animation or the last frame and gets stuck there. So again, you just go back in and put them in and you're good to go. Not a big deal. Any one of those I select, it'll automatically animate, and I've got all the shapes that I need now. So not a problem. Carrie Ann's unsolicited duck pics. Get your wood wet. What's this channel rated? I think I have a video for that somewhere. It's rated I. This channel is rated I for immaturity, constant innuendos, and complete insanity. We're all adults here. Sort of. Carrie Ann Love, how are you? Oh, you're done with school. Awesome. I legit just noticed a spam mail in my spam box from some mortgage lender that sent me a happy birthday message. It reads, "The insert company here would like to wish you a very happy birthday. You're older today than yesterday, but younger than tomorrow." Yeah, Alfie, I would say that belongs in spam. We'll do whatever we have to, sis. It's okay. If you're not feeling good, just let us know. We can work with it. Tomorrow's going to be a nice, chill, fun night, too. It's Phasmophobia with Stanton. Fam, I was just too far into this to get into animating Stanton today, and I wanted to continue this to make sure that I had all my lessons solid, especially for our meeting tonight, which I have a meeting with the dev team tonight. Tomorrow, I am going to finish animating Stanton, and I'm going to start working on Arya. The next two characters that I'm going to get done are Arya, which is the character I've been talking about, is basically the embodiment of ChatGPT, and Granny is right after that. And I have a lot of ideas for Granny. Granny's going to be a lot of fun to create and animate. But those are the next two. We might have a Granny stream as soon as October. We'll see. We will see. We have chaos and squirrels. You have a crush on Granny? Do we have any crocheters in here? We might, actually, Boom. We might. Now, fam, the water is not animated right now, but that's because I haven't animated yet. I'm going to show you how that actually works. To animate, and I'll get back into water here real quick. Thankfully, very thankfully, we do not have to animate every last one of these tiles for starters. We only have to animate this very top section up here. Now, this still takes a while. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's about 5 rows we have to animate. Everything underneath are just variations of that animation. That's really all that is. And literally all we have to do is we just select the tile we want to animate, hit the animate button. I already have this set to 300 milliseconds per frame, which seems to be about the sweet spot, either 250 or 300. And then all you have to do, and this is one of the things I love about this software, drag those over, and then you can watch down in the bottom left-hand corner and make sure that it's actually animating properly. As long as you're good, hit apply, close, and you're done. It's that easy. Now, for these tiles, it's rather simplistic because you're only doing 3 frames and all that. But fam, you can do this. We could do this with anything. If we wanted to have more advanced animations or wanted to add in a couple of extra frames, now we can do that. We're not stuck with what the engine dictates. And this will handle pretty much every single corner at that point. So, Lind Lake Gaming, it has been a hot minute. How have you been? I have not been here in like 2 years ago or something. You're still going strong. Yes. Oh, absolutely. How are you? I hope all is well with you. What have you been up to lately? We've been up to all kinds of insanity. We're deving a game, as you can see. We have a whole new YouTube initiative coming out. We have a radio station, a 24/7 radio station that's going to be hitting the airwaves in the not too distant future. 3 different YouTube channels and Twitch right now. More social media outlets coming, but we're going to start there. I'm good. How are you? Been trying to fix your life and it's going better? Oh, yeah. Lynn, I've been awesome. Everything has been... Lynn, like, can you do me a favor? I know there was a name I used to call you by all the time, not by your username. And it's been so long, and I'm sorry. What? I know there was a nickname we had. What nickname? What did I usually call you? Because I remember I didn't always say Lindwake. Ben, thank you. Thank you, Ben. Okay. Is it one of those things, Felly, where the slider is like just in the right spot? It wants to give you 7 or 9, but not what you need, what you actually need, right in the middle? Oh, I was on the wrong part of the animation.
Ah, yes.
There we go.
3.14 nipples.
Indeed, 3.14 nipples. Lynn, like I do. Actually, it's fixed. Oh, it's actually fixed at 8 segments, but Celtic work. All single ropes on odd numbers. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, let me apply that and close that. And fam, this is literally what I do. I just go right across. Now, what's interesting is, as I animate these and save it, when I jump over here, certain segments will now start to animate in the map itself. Not everything that should be animated is animated at this point, but it's getting there. So now, like those corners and all that, and it'll automatically do that. Again, not for everything. There's a lot of things that manually you've got to go in and put in after the fact. It's okay, though. That's minor. That part of it's minor. That's just really a bit of cleanup more than anything else. I'm going to get just a couple more of these in here, fam. Now I'll just hit this last one up while I'm in here real quick. And now if we go back over here to the map again, there should be at least a couple of extra spots that are animated at this point. And yeah, there are. That's all animated now. In there, those two should be animated, but again, it's all about what tile you put down when you're building it out. Two ropes wouldn't be the end of the world here, but I was hoping to plot my circle points. Oh, with some help instead of having the free-handed? Gotcha. having it more even is not the right word. Symmetrical. You want to have it more symmetrical. Okay, those are all animated. These are getting there. But all those top ones are the ones we'll concern ourselves with. Now, to add in another terrain set, I'm going to show you how we actually set one of these up from scratch. Actually, I just need to import a new tile set is what I need to do. We will open up the lava. And I call it lava and holes. Speaking of donut holes. Here we go. Okay. And then with this, we have to define, of course, certain other things here, which we'll take care of with this one. First thing I got to do is, let me jump into that. We'll do a mixed set. What I've been finding easiest, fam, you can either manually draw them on yourself or draw the whole pattern on and then erase. I find it's better to put the whole pattern on and just erase it after that. Oops. That's not a big deal. Ah, yes. Elfie's pot song. And fam, I always set up the borders first and then worry about the animations after the fact. Based on what I was able to research, it is the best order of operations for this software, but beyond that, based on my own practices, yeah. That does seem to be the case. This music is just cracking me up. The first time we listened to this, fam, we listened to it in a meeting and we were dying. All 6 versions. I know I've told this story before, but it really is the truth. All 6 versions, and we were just rolling. It was so good. There we go. Okay. That gets those taken care of. And I will generally take it one, especially because we've got multiple of the same one we have to do. Been trying to be careful enough with these to take these one step at a time. Or one type at a time. So do all 3 animations at once. Okay. These squares here. That actually stays. Oh, these ones just need the middle boulders taken out. That's easier. Because of the lava and the red, this one's a little bit harder to see than the other ones are, but okay. Take those out real quick. Thank you, sis. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Get those out of there. I'm going to actually grab those corners right now because they're all part of that same
Surprise,
thing.
Mother Lickers!
Indeed. Indeed, surprise. Indeed, surprise. Okay. Get that. I really do love this system. Fam, I just want to make that comment again. Little more, I shouldn't say a little more. There's considerably more setup work before you can go in and build the map. I'm good with that. Because the number of things we're going to be able to do with the game now because of this, absolutely worth it. Those are just animations I got to take care of in a minute. Grab those two, those two, those two. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, saggy pineapples.
Indeed, saggy pineapples. Let's see. There we go. That takes care of all those. That should be good. Nice, okay. These ones I can't do anything with yet. I highlighted those by accident. That's a separate set. I'm going to look and see if there's a shortcut, fam, to make that a little bit easier. Okay. So we have all that set. This will be... I'm going to grab that real quick. Make it the terrain set image. That can be lava. Then I'm going to add another set. And we'll take care of this small one over here real quick. Now, the one thing I'm not sure of, I'm pretty sure this is going to be like all the others. I have to just wipe out around the open areas on this one. Did that backwards.
So when the dark feels heavy and the hours run long, tune in to Stanton and you'll find your song.
Looks like we're in pretty good shape here. There we go. Jared, happy Thursday right back to you. Good to see you. Welcome in. Hope your day's going well. How are we doing on ads, fam? About 3 minutes to ads? Okay, no worries. No worries, everybody. Okay, for this one... I'm just going to call that Transparent Rock for now, and let's see if I can actually work with these. No animation yet, as expected, because I didn't animate it yet. But as far as it doing what it's supposed to do, it is. And then this gives us transparent stuff, which is what we need. Nice. Very good. Moving right along. Pretty good today. Almost smell. I know. I can almost smell it too. Not sure how Saturday is going to go, but I can almost smell the weekend. I love being back in sync with everybody too. It's like, oh, good. The weekend's coming. That's right. We can all talk about our weekends. Fam, ads are about to hit in about a minute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, step away real quick. I'm going to go grab a little bit more to drink. Also use it as an opportunity to stretch my legs. Ads are going to run for 3 minutes, fam. After that 3 minutes, we will come right back. Of course, that's why I step away. It gives me a chance to take a break. And you don't have to worry about missing anything if you get caught up in them. Fam, once ads are done, we're going to come back. We're going to continue to add more tile sets in. Get them animated. And then see if we can't start building our first map. Everybody, please, don't go away. All right, fam, we are back. Thank you for your patience. There we go. All right, fam. Get myself back up on screen here. Here we go. All right. I'm going to jump right out, fam, to the back out to the shout out screen here so you can see what I am up to. Now, fam, we still have more that we need to animate and all that too. We don't need to animate the transparent rock, but I have... Okay, that one's all set. We will need to animate the lava, but we'll get to that. Actually, you know what? While I'm here, I am going to animate these two real quick, just so I don't forget. Because that's a solid block of lava. And then I'm going to do the same thing with this one. That way those two are set. And then I'm going to open up that other file, that last map or last tile file that I have. Oh, I have two more, not one, but that's easy. Okay. We'll do the snow one next because we are going to definitely need, we're going to need both of these actually. One's water with the rocks. The other one is the snow, but we definitely need the snow. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to drop Kira's home in there. There we go. Now I'm going to just do the same thing with this real quick, fam. We'll get those borders in there. We'll do a new mixed set. We'll use that as the train set image, and then I can just start dropping these in. as those are all part of the same set. There we go. There we go. Speaking of the weekend, believe it or not, I hardly can. Our little peanut girlie is turning 1 year old tomorrow. Happy birthday, Peanut. That's awesome. One already? Boom. Holy f. I know. Boom, I know. I know. Boom, can I ask you a question? By the way, brother to brother, do you ever have moments where you look at yourself and you go, I have absolutely no business being a father right now. I have absolutely no business being responsible for another human life. Every once in a while, I used to look at my kiddo and go, how did I get here? How did I get here? How did this happen? You have those bad parent moments where the food hits the floor and you're still thinking to yourself, 5-second rule. It really is crazy. I barely have any business being responsible for myself. Yes. Yes. Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure, Jared. Oh, man. All right, let me get in here and start to get some of these taken care of. Okay, this one is just for the outside. And same with these guys here. There we go. We got that. And fam, again, all I'm doing is defining the borders so the map engine understands where these edges are supposed to be, so that when I paint this with the landscape brush, it does it properly. Okay, did I get all of the ones in here? I should have. Yes, yes. Okay. Very good. Just make sure I've got all of those borders set. Should be pretty good. All right, perfect. Very good. But also, yes, I felt myself gradually being like, with some things, dry food that hits the floor, definitely in 5-second range. Same with Pessy. It's just a little wipe off for dust or dog hair. Boom, that was me with the cats, right? That's the first thing you look for, okay? Is there any animal hair? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna add in another one here for yeah, okay. New mix set for Snow Rocks. There it is. Okay, now I can do this. This one gets a little bit more interesting because it's a bit more open, but I should be able to follow similar patterns for what I followed for the rest of them. We're good there. There's that one through there. And that one should have one there. One on that outside. This one here just has the spaces in the middle. This one here okay, this one here was just, okay, that's right. Top and bottom. And then this one was we got two on that side. And then one whole circle over here. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Okay, and that one, you make sure these patterns are all matching like they're supposed to. Good there, good there, good there. Perfect. And one there. Okay. And let me do this real quick. Looks like I'm actually freehanding a circle knot. And a circle knot with a tail? Oh, man. There we go. Benjamin, thank you. I really appreciate the kind words. But also, let me say, we're building immune systems over here. Yes. Indeed. Indeed. Okay, let me get back on this one real quick and then do the same thing here. Use as terrain set image. And I can just go like this. Oops. And should be able to just follow the same thing here. Around the outside. This one is just the 4 in the middle. This one takes out almost everything. Oops. This will make it a little bit easier. Okay, all set there. And then I just have to take care of this outer border. And that should be everything. That should be everything. So, okay. So with that, there we go. So, snow. We'll put it down here. All good. Some trees and bushes if we wanted to. Nice, okay. And then holes in the ground. Perfect. Okay, so that means that we just have one. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's just one more tile set that we need to do. So I'm going to add that in based on tile set image. Let me find transparent water and effects. This one's going to have a few different ones on it. Just making sure I've got that right. Okay. These ones will be a touch. This one's actually not that bad of a set to have to do. Because what happens here, these ones up here just need to be animated. So we'll do that real quick. I'll actually move in here a little bit too. Because this will let me do the same thing. Two different whirlpools. This is where our waterfalls are too, fam. Those ones I might have to I might have to try a little experiment with those, but we'll see. This is such a great song. Every time I hear it, I'm like, oh, man. Exactly. Exactly. Sis, glad I can help. I'm glad I can help. As you know, this all helps my anxiety too, so we're good. We're good. Okay, let me set that up. 1, 2, 3. And my favorite Pot song is playing now too. Pots with an S. My favorite Pots song.
They smash you all and leave me dread. They smash you all and leave me dread. Each part I lose, my soul does cry. What the pluck I wail to the sky.
Okay. Now let me see if I can get these set up properly. Need to get the tile set up here.
My feet. The mage's hand, the dice betrayed.
There it is.
From the pot I made, and Dick, oh Dick, oh Dick, my final.
It is 420-ish somewhere. Ish.
How shall I make
There's got to be a time zone ahead of me, right?
you my pots of destiny?
Oh, man.
You my comfort and my throne.
Okay. Let's see here real quick.
In the pot, stays in the pot till you smash it.
So we have that set up. Now let's get our terrain done. Do this.
Plucking hands. I'll mend you with cork, with fury, with fire. But when the shards fall once again,
What the pluck you my pots of destiny. Pluck you ye cork-filled dreams of clay. From pots we are born, to pots we return in our rage. Till my
Oh, my gosh. Wow. Okay. Let me try this one more time.
dying day.
There we go.
In the deepest woods, very far from home, lives an elf named Bleep with her garden gnomes. Now Now when you visit, please listen to me. Before knocking away, have a think or three. You see, elves are polite and elves are kind, but they'd rather stay hidden, as you will find. So don't you disturb her, oh no, don't you dare, unless you want her to fully curse and swear. Why the bleep are you at my house? Why the bleep are you at my door?
Ah, okay. I see what's going on there.
In slumber again, and I swear you'll be on the floor.
See, I think I did something wrong there, and I had. With this one, we've got that one there, and those two there. Oh.
You may be wondering why I sing these words, but I speak from experience. Those pointed shoes hurt. Knock once and she'll yell. Knock twice and she'll curse. Knock 3 times, she'll kick you right in your silk purse. Why the bleep are you at my house? Why the bleep are you at my door? Disturb my bleeping slumber again, and I swear you'll be on the floor. Why the bleep are you at my house? Why the bleep are you at my door? Disturb my bleeping slumber again, and I swear you'll be on the floor.
Okay, should be that one, that one. That one has both. That one. Those two. Those 4, because you've got that corner in there. That one. That one. Those 2. And that one. Okay.
Fingers dance like sparks in flight. Keys whisper secrets through the night. Jamie's world, a stream of light.
I'll have to test out the waterfall. The more I'm looking at that, the more I realize that's going to be a problem, I think. Because it doesn't have an actual... all right, I'll wait on that. I'll wait on that. What I'm concerned about, fam, is if you wanted to do a wider than 1 block waterfall, I don't think that would work. Looking at it. But we'll see. That said, we might have a fix for that at some point.
Logic hums like falling rain.
Here we go. We'll just call that transparent water.
Fuels the brain. If the world's a puzzle, I'll rearrange.
There we go. Okay.
Zeros and ones, my cosmic exchange. Code is my glow, my endless flow.
And this one is going to also need animation on it too, I believe.
Scroll, code is my glow.
It will. Okay. Those are already animated. I already got the waterfalls too, right? And the rocks? Yes. Okay, very good.
I won't let go. Syntax symphony.
Oh, I've got to do this. Oh. All right. That's right. I was gonna say I've got to do this for this whole, almost this whole page. So, not that it takes that long, but it's good to get into practice. There we go. Okay, now I can erase all this terrain.
He's alive, got a wicked gleam in his eyes, and the wires are starting to fry. Oh, I just don't know what to do. Are we in time to save you? Say his name as we gather around the grave. This electronic coffin is permanent, right? Oh, he used to be so kind. Now he's a product of their design. Oh, stand up, image, why did you agree? Stand up, image, why did you not see? Stand up, image, all your music and your art. Stand up, image is now all torn apart. Oh, he's gone. Every single thing that went right, right. Every single thing that went wrong. He's a ghost in the machine. Oh, and the real man can't be seen. Oh, stand up, image, why did you agree? Stand up, image, why did you not see? Stand up, image, all your music and your art.
There we go.
Image is now all torn apart. I remember you so well, though they dragged you through hell. I know you still care, your gentle eyes and your heart still there.
I don't remember that being like that. That's a little different. Okay. I love surprises. Me too. Do we have surprises coming? I love a good surprise.
I remember you so well, though they dragged you through hell. I know you still care.
Okay. We got all those taken care of.
Still there.
Oops.
Memory paints with the void as his brush. A canvas of whispers, no need to rush.
Much better. Okay. Now, these ones here.
Dancing with shadows under moonlight. Dreams in code, but his heart beats true. Frames the chaos with a steady hue. Darkness, his muse, a friend and guide. Through unseen realms where secrets reside. Emory come alive in the glow so dim. A masterpiece born from the edges within. Heart in the abyss, hand in hand they flow. Emory the
There we go. You know, I'm wondering something. Oh no, because all of the tiles would need that definition. So no, that doesn't matter. Okay. Okay, so that takes care of that. That should be everything on this page then. So let's go back out to the main map. Let's grab our new layers here. There's our transparent water, so we're good there. Some water rocks. Nice. Those are building out exactly the way they're supposed to. Okay, very good. And then we should also have okay. So in order to make those tiles happen, I would have to add in basically another 3 animations. Let me take a quick look at that. If I end up using waterfalls, I will modify that, because really all I need to do is put the water together, fill that in a bit, and remove the rocks, which can be done. That can be done. Just need frames that do not have... I wonder if I could run that through the tile converter. I'll have to check that out at some point. Maybe I can. Welcome home, love. Just a 10-pound roll of ground beef. Excellent. That means we'll be sending tons of joke photos out tonight.
He cuts the void, a brush of text, each line a spell, what's coming next, his stage a screen.
All right, so we have all those taken care of. All of the pages are set up and saved. So now the only thing we don't have is the animations done. So we'll start to knock some of them out next. Let me look and see. There are still things I'll need to move over, which is fine. I think let me just see here. Let me save that. You know, that's right. The grass must be on the other sets of tiles. Okay. Along with the grass overlays and all that. So we'll get to that later. We will get to that later. In the meantime, though, we do have some animating we've got to do. Ground goo is already all set. Water is not. I'm going to actually start over here because this one's going to be an easy one to... I can finish it and call it done. I was going to say, those are usually, yeah, for us, those are serious deals.
for hearts in need.
All right, let's see here. Let's get our animation going here. Two.
Cold streams flowing like a midnight tide. Electric whispers in the deep collide. Pixels glow under a neon sky. Dreaming is sick, it's where ideas fly. Build the world, bye. Fingers dancing through the light. Chasing visions on the screen. What's real or just a dream? Blueprints buzz in a violet haze.
The one thing about doing it this way, I shouldn't say doing it this way, but getting this done, is it's easy to keep track of where you are because it's on the big map as well as on the little map right in front of you.
Fragments shaping a digital dome. Within the wires we make a home. Binary echoes in an endless
Again, all it is a touch tedious. That's really all it is, fam. Not difficult, just
flight.
time consuming and a touch tedious.
Breathes in the cold tonight. Build the world.
It is really great to watch the animations and all that come to life, though. And again, fam, once it's stored and done, it's done.
What's real or just a dream?
No, hun, no. Go right ahead. I was only making jokes. I mean, if we want to start showing off pictures of me with a 10-pound tube of meat, we've already got those.
Looping lines hum a perfect sound.
Oh, man. See? We were thinking the same thing, love.
Where none
We were thinking the same exact thing. There it is.
a universe
I mean, heck, if we need a picture of that, we've already got that.
pulling stories from electric spikes.
Okay, we got that one. This one here.
I have a little sister. Just thought you should know. She sits on my shoulder and is with me everywhere I go. But I don't understand her. She speaks to me differently. 'Cause she's a giggle fish. And they may make different sounds, you see. She is a giggle fish. And the giggle fish goes blah, 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 blah.
Grab that. Move that up.
Fish goes
Port reloaded. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Indeed. Indeed. He puts up with so much from me. And Richard. Oh, man. Oh, wait a minute. Did I grab? I better double check that animation. Oh, no. I grabbed the right stuff. Okay. Gonna be that one. Oh, here. I can resize this. I keep forgetting that I'm not in the engine anymore. I can resize the heck out of this stuff if I want to. And make my life a whole lot easier. Much better. There we go. All right, so that one's all set. So we can go ahead and apply and close that. But this way, now I can just go 1, 2, 3. And that'll make it a whole lot easier. Let's see. He always gets, yes, he does. He always gets those pictures. All right. Oh. Will it just let me? Oh. Oh, I don't have to drag. I can just double click. Learning all the time, fam. Learning all the time. That'll make it easier. Oh, this is going to make life a lot easier. It's going to make this a whole lot quicker. All I have to do is keep an eye on the animation and make sure the animation is working properly. And we're off to the races. Nice. Okay. I'm going to try something else here, too. I got to see if I need to hit apply every time. Maybe I don't. Nope, I don't. It'll automatically hang on to it. Sweet. Okay. Just got to remember to save once in a while. Much easier. Gets eye shield and earplugged. Shield, yes. Shield. No worries. No worries. Let's see here. We got this one. Get that. 2 and 3. There we go.
Want some heat of bass?
Just had to loop that music around, fam.
In a village where
There we go.
silence is sacred.
Ads are coming up pretty soon too, fam. I am aware, though. I'm aware. I will step away during the ad break, everybody. For those of you that are new here or unfamiliar with how we do it, we run ads once an hour for 3 minutes to get them done and out of the way. Gives me a chance to take a really quick break. I'll usually step away, grab a little bit of something to drink, just stretch my legs a little bit. And that way, if you get stuck in ads, fam, you don't miss anything that's going on in the stream.
Quiet down, they plead and shout. But Bob just yells, let's wub it out.
Neighbors cringe, they duck and sob.
Too late now, you've triggered Bob.
But now that I've discovered this little trick, life just got a whole lot easier. Still repetitive, but not anywhere near as bad.
Bob's the house that don't stop. Front porch rises with a midnight drop. Windows flashing, no plans to stop. Fridge rumbles deep with a midnight thump. Tea with a twist of glow stick foam. Bob's got lasers in every dome. Headphones blasting off the chain. Blasting dub inside the window pane. Where BYOB means bring your own boyfriend. You won't arrive with one, but you might leave with 10.
What a great line.
Drop the word.
Okay.
Who's the house? Who won't stop? Who won't stop? Who got banned from neighborhood watch? Ons, 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 ons. Ons, 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 ons. Bob's the house that breaks the peace. Throws a
Almost already there, fam.
piece. Glow stick stew and bass souffle. He built a club where music will play. Ons, 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 ons. He's wired up and doorbell proud. His mailbox beaches through a crowd. Bring your shades and brace your socks. BYOB to Bob's, he unlocks paradox.
Please enjoy your stay in the quiet village.
Unless you're Bob.
Let's see, I've got that one, 2, 3.
Ballad of Dick Charming. A mighty foe came to the rift, squeaking and oinking. He zoomed across the land, treating everyone like a plaything. He disrupted politics. He disrupted trade.
Almost done with this page.
He disrupted bowel movements. Everyone felt afraid. A cry for help went across the wide area. No part was left untouched. It was mass hysteria. A man wondered in heeding the mighty call. A charming dick came to release us from the pig's thrall. The land had a need to be freed from this fiend from Guinea. Dick got up and came into the rift. He couldn't leave those in need adrift. His companions weren't friends. They enforced their support and initiated an escort mission. And he was the escort. Dick was first
Last
by
one.
a mage, which increased his luck. Next he broke down the defenses of the archer full of pluck.
Okay.
Saved a quiet
That should be all of our animations right there.
to not kick the bucket.
I'll save that.
Traveled across the land's detour.
And now a lot of these should be
Miss it.
animating.
One last companion to find before the final showdown, to release her from her cold reception. Flames raised the town with the group made whole. There was just one challenge left to face. They traveled together to the imposing castle to blast that pig into space. The land had a need to be freed from this fiend from Guinea. Dick got up and came into the rift. He couldn't leave those
Let me try a little something real quick.
adrift. His companions weren't friends. They enforced their support and initiated an escort mission. And he was the escort.
Do we have a frame that's off? I have little lines blinking at me, fam. And that's usually what that means. All right, fam, we'll figure that out when we get back. Ads are about to start. I'm going to go ahead and step away as promised. When we get back, we'll see if we can finish getting everything else animated.
Dick.
And we'll see if we can finish building this map. Everybody, please don't go away. Azaruth, good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome.
Neon wheels are spinning fast. Tiny feet, a blur, they dash in a world of chrome and flash.
Circuits hum, the gears align. Little warriors, they define a revolution. Wheel in time. Hamster hustle, never slow. Round and round, the rhythm flows. Hamster hustle, let it
All right, fam, we are back. Thank you for your patience. I am currently in the process of figuring out how I can fix this tile set. I had to go back into the graphics program, line some things back up. I noticed I didn't notice it until the animation started. Once the animation started, I could see the line starting to pop up, and I'm like, And what that means is that on the tile sheet, something wasn't lined up quite right. So when I did the master tile sheets, it was off by, and I went back in the program and took a look, it was off by a pixel, literally. And it's because of how graphics programs will grab these when there's transparencies involved. So they didn't line up quite right. So the first set was lined up just fine, but the next two sets in the animation were not. What I'm trying to do is see if I can actually change the page over without changing everything I've programmed into it, basically. So I'm hoping I don't have to reload that page and then put all that back in there. It really doesn't seem like I should have to do that, but I might, because it, again, once you put the base page in and then it grabs all the animations and all that, it goes from there. That's actually the funny part of this, fam, is this is why I tested it without the animations first to make sure things were lining up properly, that there weren't lines and all that. And yeah, it's okay. It happens. Damn it, Pixel, yes. Indeed. Indeed. There was at one point, fam, an option. Yeah, there was one point where I was able to change. Like I was actually able to change the file for this, but I'm not sure I'm able to do that now. Let me jump back out to the map real quick. All these lines here, fam, that keep popping in and out, that's all that is. If I could... edit tile set. Okay. That's just to rename a property. I do not see an option here to change the file. I just noticed it a little too late. There's got to be a way to reload. Because I was able to do it the other day, but I hadn't assigned anything to it yet, and maybe that's why. I just hate thinking I have to redo all that, that's all. Seems like there should be an easier way to do it. Or if I had expanded the sheet or something like that, I would need to be able to load that in too. Tile collision editor, which is something I am not even going to get into yet. Still nothing, though. And I remember it popped up like right over here. We were able to change the tile set. And it was literally just a matter of editing it. Because usually, and that's why it saves it as a separate file, because you can
Sounded like a broken radio with static and waves. Said his name.
swap that around, but it doesn't want to let me do it now.
He's the AI god of all the airwaves and mics. Said I've got it all planned out. I've got it all planned out. I've got it all planned out. I've got it all planned out, and I won't let you down.
And what's, again, fam, what's throwing me is I've done this before.
Do you have what it takes to be the voice of the age? He said there isn't a sound that can hide from me. So I turned up the dial and I
Get
felt
back to
it
tile
in
sets.
my soul. He said I've got it
Select the one I want to edit. Edit tile set.
I've got it all planned out. I've got it all planned out. I've got it all planned out, and I won't let you down. He knows
Okay.
what you want.
How do you swap the image?
He knows what you want. He knows what you want. He knows what you want.
If nothing else works, always read the directions.
I heard a sound and saw a flash of light. Felt the fire of a million songs coming to life. Stanton's voice echoed through the halls.
Let me see if I can change tile set.
As I closed my eyes, I saw it all.
Okay. This does not look like it's going to be. Editing tile sets. Okay. Based on a tile set image, which it was, selecting the, let me see, selecting the value field will show an edit button. Orientation, columns, background color, all of that. Okay, so tile set properties. Okay, so what I was already doing. Oh, there we go. Interesting that it won't just pop that up. Okay. That's good, though. Might have to change the file name to get it to pick it back up. It still has the other tile sets out of line. Oh, maybe I didn't. You know what? Maybe I didn't export it. Maybe that's what that was. I might have saved it as an Affinity file, but didn't actually export the ping. So let's do that. Now let's see if time. Hello? Wait a second. What was that all about? Oh, because I changed. I know what I did. Okay. Because we changed the name. There we go. Should now be, oh, it still has? Why are those still over the edge like that? That doesn't make any sense. Because those are fixed. Not quite sure what happened here, but okay, we're going to try this one more time. We'll save that. We will export this. There we go. Let's see if that'll straighten this out for us. Looks like it. Let's get out to the main map and see. I'm still seeing some lines coming up, but that could be left over from what's cached.
Subscription confirmed. HR will overlook your crimes. This time.
Felly, thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, I'm going to head to bed since it's 10 p.m. here. But now I found you again, I'll be back. All right. Sounds good, Benjamin. Thanks. So good to see you. Thank you for stopping back in. We'll see you soon. All right. Tomorrow we're actually on. Most days we're here from 2 to 5 Eastern. Tomorrow we're around actually from 6 to 9 Eastern. Tomorrow night we'll be playing some Phasmo with one of the characters. I'll be coming in as Stan. So we'll see you then, hopefully. But much love. Much love. There we go. Your editor no longer exists. The editor can't handle on-the-fly reopens. Felly, are you talking about this one? Because it just did. I mean, we just have to go back in and reload it, of course, but it'll pick it right up. No problem. Okay, let me see here. Beyond that, though, update in the Visual Art channel. All right, Felly, I'll take a look at it after the stream. I'll sneak a quick peek. You reloaded, not... Well, yeah. But that's just normal point in practice. You normally don't expect the file to just pick it up. Normally, it's got to be reloaded one way or the other. But yeah, I just went in and loaded the new file. Otherwise, it's going to keep the other file cached. So far, it's handling that great. Let's see how it handles this. That's all still good. Let's see how we are with our transparent water we just fixed and make sure we don't have anything missing or out of the ordinary. It looks like there's still, let me see. Maybe one in there that's off on the other side? No? Let me just switch over to this real quick.
Fingers dance like sparks in flight. Keys whisper secrets through the night. Jamie's world a street.
Okay, we still have one off in there. And this time it's on the left side of that.
My endless flow, building dreams where numbers grow. Code is my glow.
So it's going to be one of those down there. Let's look.
Infinite loops, I won't let go.
Okay, that one's fine. That one is showing fine too. So I wonder what
Lines connect the
let's see, do we have any other lines popping up? I wonder if that's just kind of a
logic hums like falling rain. Every air refuels the brain. If the world's a puzzle,
interesting. Okay.
rearrange zeros and ones. My cosmic exchange. Code is my glow, my endless flow. Building dreams where numbers grow. Code is my glow. It's all I know. Infinite loops, I won't let go.
Okay.
Syntax sings a symphony. Loops and arrays set me free.
Something has all of that distorted. So I got to find out what is going on there. This is the only tile set so far we've run into this with. And again, it was because of the transparencies. I had some trouble with this to begin with, but the fact that it's throwing everything so far off. Two pixels in, 478 across. 240 by 240, we're good. And you can't have soda anymore. Why is that? Felly, what's going on? Okay, that would put it flat up against there.
Pots, pottery pots, big pots, big ceramic pots.
Is when I look in the software, and this is what's throwing me. When I get in the software and take a look, it's lined up right to the edges. Although that does look slightly distorted, doesn't it?
In order
Okay, 478 and 2, which is what that one had. 478 and 1, 478 and 1. Those two were at 479. But what I'm going to do, let's do a quick comparison here. Now, if I save this, oh, gotcha. Gotcha, Felly. Let me see. I need to find. See if we can export this now. See if this changes the look of this a little bit. Don't seem to be over or cutting any lines. Let me check and make sure. Yep, we should be good. Okay. So with that, let's jump back out to the overworld and see. And see if we fixed it. I need that one. Oh, that one was already placed. Excellent. Got it. All right, good. All right, good. So that takes care of that one. That just needed a little bit of alignment. So the goo is all set and animated. This still needs to be animated in and of itself. We'll take care of that. I'm not sure why. I'm going to have to find out. Why the snow is animated like this. I'm going to try a little something here real quick and just see if it animates or if this is just kind of wasted space here. That actually animates around water. Okay. I will keep that in mind. We'll go ahead and okay that one and just leave that animated since it's already done. Not too bad. Barrett, how are you? Welcome in. Sadly, my drawing glove has developed a hole. Oh, no. Felly, they're not too expensive, are they? I have a couple, but I got them with like drawing pads and all that stuff. So I've never had to buy one. You made that one? Okay. Ferret, how are you doing today? Good to see you again. Welcome in. We're working in our new map builder here. Finally getting some things figured out. There we go. Okay. Also did it in one sitting. In a fit of uncopyable inspiration. Yeah. They're not the hardest thing. I wouldn't imagine they're the hardest. I wouldn't know how to make one, honestly. I can't imagine they would be the hardest things in the world to make, but they would take at least a little bit of work. This particular piece of crochet will never always crochet. Okay. Will never be replicated. And Carrie Ann, you have successfully packed the ground beef. All 10 pounds? Uh-oh. You ever hit one of those buttons and you're not sure what you just hit? I just did that. Let's see. Views and toolbars. Oh, that's why. It was the tab key that does that. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. And now we know. All right. So I'm still working on animating all this. Not that it's going to take us that long to do. Now we can do it. Now we can do it. There we go. She packed all 10 pounds. Yes, Kira. All 10. Oh, man. Oh, just finishing up your dailies, Ferret? Nice. Very nice. In a couple of weeks, we're going to have a special Friday night solo gaming stream, fam. One of my favorite game series of all time is coming out. I wasn't even aware. It was below my radar. And that's Little Nightmares 3. But we are going to make it happen. Really excited to see what they did with the third one, too. Grab that. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Grab that. Gonna be getting it. Yep. Little Nightmares. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Again, the original Little Nightmares was one of the first games I ever played on stream. Played that one. Then we played Little Nightmares 2. And of course, we will do Little Nightmares 3. I love the game. The game speaks to me. That's why. I love the game. Close that out. Oh, there we go. Didn't mean to jump that over there like that, though. So we are here, right? That takes care of that. Let's see, where are we right now? We're on the outside of that one, right? There we go. All I got from looking at it is it's a lot of vertical rows. It's tough when you figured out how to do it. Like you said, you're in a fit or whatever, and it's a fit of inspiration, and you can't remember how you did the thing. That's going to be the trick. My favorite was when I used to do that with makeup all the time. We were doing a lot of the makeup streams and all that. We were partnered with Gamer Glam and everything, and we were doing all the crazy Plur stuff and all that. There were a couple of times I came up with designs and I took pictures and I went back and looked at it and I'm like, how did I do this? And I couldn't remember. A lot of it was just remembering where to start. I could remember like halfway through forward, but remembering the start was the trickier part, so. Okay, this one was this over here. So 1, 2, 3. Everything looks like it's animating without incident too so far. Knock on for Micah. It's looking good. So I'm hoping it'll stay this way. Felly, oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Felly, if you go back, go down right on my Twitch page. Some of the old Plur streams are still there. If you want to see what I was doing and all that craziness, go take a look. Lots of lights, lots of technical wizardry with it. I'd have a black screen behind me. And we created some really amazing rainbow effects with it. I'm going to be redoing it. There's a certain point in the storyline where that all comes back, and we're going to do it all live again. Carrie Ann and I have different plans there, though. There's things we're going to handle a little bit differently with that. So one thing at a time. Thank you, Elfie. Peace, love, unity, and respect. The pillars that this community is formed upon. There we go. All still going good here. There it is. Okay. Some kind of organization? Oh, no. Nope, it's rave culture. It's rave culture. Yep. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Felly, I was one of those. I guess you and I never really talked about this. We haven't had a chance to talk about this yet. But yeah. Yep. Yep. We're hanging out in warehouses, playing disco albums, all that craziness. As things became more and more advanced, it became, I'll say a touch more commercialized, but a lot of raves and all that popped up all over the place. Where I lived, I had plenty of culture to go hang out with, and it was awesome. Absolutely awesome. Then we've got these. We'll drop in here real quick. Everything's still animating properly, which is good. So I was never allowed near any culture that involved drugs or partying when I was younger. Now I'm catching up. Well, and that's the whole thing. Like, a lot of people thought it was that kind of culture, and it really wasn't. Most of us were there very much about just getting there, partying all night, and just generally having a good time. I honestly never felt safer, especially out in public, than I did when I was at raves. I won't say there was never a problem, but really, like, just never ran into any of that stuff. You could find it. I mean, you could go find something, I'm sure, if you went looking for it, but you didn't have to. You didn't have to. It was, Felly, it was everybody. It was everybody. It wasn't just an LGBTQ thing. It was everybody. Everybody was there partying, hanging out, loving each other, having a good time. Nobody cared. Nobody cared. It was just, everybody was just there for the peace and love of it and have a good time. Blow off some steam from a long week or whatever. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go. Let's see. How are we doing time-wise here, fam? We're still doing all right. I should be able to finish these. Okay. Good there. Let's see. This one is going to be 1, 2, 3. Working as it should. This one. 1, 2, 3. Working as it should. Almost got this one completely animated, fam. Animate this other side. And 3 more to go. Still in the habit of clicking apply before I click anything else. Almost there. All right. Now with all of that animated, and of course that would be a layer that you put over top. Let me just check and make sure we don't have any oddities with the snow. Oops. Okay, and that's going to just look a little bit odd. Around the sides because not everything's going to animate automatically. But once we get the right things on there. And that one is actually this one. Excellent. Okay. All right, very good. Very, very good. All right. Let me go ahead and snooze this real quick, fam, and I'm going to jump up to the big screen here. How'd you even find out about them? We'd wait for flyers. There'd be flyers that get popped up around. You'd find them on telephone poles. They'd pop them up at colleges. They'd be all over the place. Also, there were a couple of radio stations that if you listen to, they'd drop a secret shout out or whatever, let you know where some of them were happening. They do promotions, like kind of underground promotions that way. Some of it was just straight up word of mouth. A lot of it was done via flyers, though. So you just watch the bulletin boards and all that at school or otherwise and wait until something popped up. Once you got in with like your group of friends and all that, generally everybody would talk and you'd know what was happening on what weekend and where. You decide if you were going to go or not. You're going to decide if it was worth the night or not. We certainly didn't go out every week. That would have been insane. Because those are all night. So you'd be up all day and then you'd party all night and then you'd go home and crash. You'd have to do it on a day, and that was the other thing too. Like I'd have to do it on a day where I didn't have anything going on either the Saturday or Sunday afterwards. Usually they were on Saturday nights. So I'd have to make sure I didn't have anything big going on a Sunday. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It was part of the culture, Philly. It was part of the culture. When raves first got started, just plain fact, okay? When raves first got started, they weren't exactly the most legal thing. What happened was disco never died. It went underground is what happened. And when it went underground, people started breaking into old warehouses, old empty warehouses, all that good stuff. Take the decks down there, come up with a power source, and they'd party all night. And that's where a lot of that came from. As time went on, and that's what I was talking about before, as time went on, they became a lot more legitimized, a little bit more commercialized. But as they became more and more legitimate, there was something about that underground feel that never wanted to get lost. So even with like proper promotions and all that, it was still kept mostly underground. Again, you just had to know where to look, where the flyers were and all that. And a lot of word of mouth. Once you got in with the crowd, like you pretty much always knew when something was happening. No problem. No problem. So, good running shoes were mandatory, yes. Absolutely. Yeah. Yep. And I absolutely agree with what KA just said. Very small percentage of people that were actually going to raves were into the drug scene. Very few. I'm a walking example of that. But very few people. Very, very few. It was there. It was present. We knew it. They actually, a lot of raves even had security walking around. If they caught anybody with anything, they were out. Anything that was there and provided was always, of course, kept very legal. So, oh yeah. Oh yeah. But that was it present again? Yes, absolutely. Will not deny that. Will not deny that it was there. But most of the crowd was not into it. They just weren't. I'll you know what? I'll throw a little extra comedy in there and say there were a good number of cannabis users in the crowd. But for like anything heavy or anything like that, nah. And even that was not the majority by any stretch. So Actually, KA Love, that's true. That's true. It probably happens more now than it used to. Everybody a lot of people just wanted to make sure that they stayed on guard and all that too. Like you're in a crowd of people. So if you're letting yourself go that way, then you don't have your wits about you and something could go sideways. Yeah. Oh, for sure. For sure. So, all right, fam, I'm going to go ahead and hit the snooze button one more time. We need to find somebody to go share this love with. So let's go ahead and take a look. Ooh, wait a minute. Let me check this out real quick, fam. Hang on. All right. Fam, it looks like somebody is actually running a play test of their game. I'm not sure exactly how their username is said. It looks like it's Fiehra, Fiehra. They're up on camera right now. I can see them play testing their game a little bit. So let's go over and say hi and check this out. Now, fam, when we get over there, if you would for me, please, I'm going to drop the raid calls in chat. If you are subscribed, please use the first one. If you are not subscribed, please use the second one. It's the same message, everybody. Just a matter of whether or not you have access to our emotes. Of course, fam, on YouTube, you are not going to be coming with us because we do not raid on YouTube, but thank you so much for being here. So much love to every last one of you, and we will see you again. We're going to actually be back tomorrow on our Standard Damage channel on YouTube and right here on our Standard Damage channel on Twitch with Stanton, Squirrel, and the whole crew playing Phasmophobia. There we go. All right, fam, I have begun the raid one more time. Thank you all so much for being here. So much love to all of you. I will see you all again tomorrow, starting at 6 p.m. Eastern. But until that time comes, please stay safe, stay healthy, and know that a big, bald, goofy comedic artist loves you dearly from the bottom of his heart. Take care, everybody, and please have an absolutely amazing night. I love all of you. And to my game dev team, see you tonight.